Good afternoon, James. Honored to be here with you today.
Glad to be here.
You made a documentary, One Team, One Dream, earlier this year on our football team here at Just Case High School. What was that film about?
Well, really what One Team, One Dream was about was an underdog football team battling all year to make it to one game against their rival on Thanksgiving. And it was really a pump-up, hype video for that game.
So this video you made was met with a resounding success. How were you able to what would you attribute that success to?
Well, honestly, I think the reason that we were successful and we had a great turnout, we were able to screen the film at the pep rally, which was great, was the marketing that I did prior to the release.
So how did you market this film? Like what ways did you get people to be interested in it?
Well, the first thing I did right off the bat is I took to Twitter, I took to Instagram, I made tweets about on a Case football account that I ran about basically announcing the film, and then after that I began creating basically like movie posters and like fan art, film art type things with Photoshop and putting them on Instagram basically every like maybe week and a half to keep people interested long enough to get them excited for the day of pep rally.
So what made you want to make this film?
Well, aside from my own selfish interests, I wanted to have an awesome film. I saw the work that the football team was putting in, and I was honestly, I was very proud to be, to have those guys represent the school, to have those guys go out there, work hard every day. And I knew from the beginning of the season they were going to be winning some games because I knew that those guys were hard workers, and I wanted them to have something at the end of the year to really remember the season on, something physical that they could watch for years to come. And it was great. I think I accomplished what I went out to achieve.
Do you think that this film got them more excited for the game than they already were?
Oh, I'm sure it did. We showed the film. We had a private screening of the film actually in the library, the Learning Commons. Sorry, Mr. Luca. After well, right before the game, and those guys were genuinely moved by it, and I know they went out there on Thanksgiving, they played their hearts out.
So what limitations do you have initially with trying to get the word out about your film?
Well, initially one of the things that really held me back was the budget. There's no budget for the film. Virtually the budget was $0. So one of the things I had to find out how to do was get people to know about the film without spending money. Now that meant no printing, no paid online content, no posters, things like that. So basically, what I used as the free alternative to those things was Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, basically the social media things that everyone has at their access, that everyone's on every day. Now, one of the things we see now coming up more is on YouTube. There's a lot of when you watch a YouTube video, there's often you see a movie trailer. In between, you can click skip after 3 seconds, but maybe you'll watch on because you like the trailer. Now, those are all things that are great if you're a major motion picture and you can spend probably $1 million to get that little segment on YouTube or TV or whatever it is. But in the case of One Team, One Dream, we couldn't do that, so we had to use the free alternatives.
How were you able to get the content that you did, like the footage, for your film?
Well, to get the content, I had to do all the filming myself. That meant going on the bus to away games with the team. That meant initially I was in the stands at the away games, in the stands on a tripod, shooting down at the field, getting basically wide shots of the field, of the players, of the coaches. And then what happened was Mr. Crisafulli, Coach Palladino, and Mr. McCann saw what I was doing. I told them about the project a little bit, what my ultimate plan was, and they decided that they were going to grant me full access to the field and the sidelines, which ended up being fantastic because it allowed me to use not only the JVC HD cameras we have, courtesy of cable access. It allowed me to use my GoPro. It allowed me to use cell phone. So I had a 3-camera shoot going at some of these games, essentially me running all 3 cameras. And really, the key to that was the collaboration I had with Mr. McCann, Mr. Christofoli, and Coach Palladino. And that collaboration and the dialogue I had with them ended up being crucial when we wanted to find out where we were going to screen the film and what the procedure was going to be for that in terms of the fire safety, the lighting. And Mr. McCann was fantastic, and Mr. Christofoli was fantastic. Coach Palladino too. Those guys were great, allowing us to do that, and they were essential to the marketing and the screening process of One Team One Dream.